Right, we've come down to a different woodland today.
It's still a local wood, but there's a few little different local woods in the way we live.
Aye.
We've never been here.
First time this year, isn't it?
We've found some canny stuff in here.
Over the years. This is where we found the jays, we found black caps, chiff chaffs.
It's just last year, wasn't it, the jays?
Aye.
The black caps we found was the first chip chap we found, wasn't it?
It was.
At the start.
Aye, a few years ago.
Started doing this.
You do see a lot in here, that's what we've come, it's the first time, so we've got to try. We do see the mistle thrushes down here, we've never found the nests down here, but there's loads of little birds. It sounded like a willow warbler, it made a little bit of a noise there, because I can hear one up here now.
A bit far away to see.
Aye. Something running the buggy.
We're going from the top end, or should we go from the bottom end? And
we'll go up from the top and then we're doing in a run. It's easier walking downhill. Right, I'll turn the camera on when we get in. Well, we've just walked a bit further into the wood there and we've just spotted this nice little nature reserve pond.
It's old mattressing and the plastic bottles. Someone's
camping gear, there's bits of wheels in there.
You can tell we're not finding out.
No.
We're getting a bit bored, we're hearing stuff.
Aye.
We haven't, no, really.
Aye. We've walked all the way
I think
down.
these had all these holes in this wood. They reckon what old bell, was it called bell shafts where they used to, now they used to dig 4 years ago, they would just dig a hole straight down.
To test.
Well, I think they used to just dig down for the hole. They would just dig big holes straight down and dig the cup.
And when they're backfilled and they're just like sunk in a bit like sinkholes.
What proper dangerous, there was loads of deaths, where they'd cave in.
Aye.
But these are all over this wood. Was there something I was reading in this little local history?
I'm looking to see if there's any frog spawn. I think I can see frog spawn. There's a ton of the stuff, man. On my side. I can just see all the little bubbles on the top. I'm sure it's frog spawn. Is it? Or is it not?
It doesn't look like you get out living in there,
I know.
I mean,
I can just see like loads of little speckles on the top, and I thought it was frog spawn from up here, but it's just bits of rubbish where the leaves have dropped in and bits of stuff. It's no special.
Have a little more look, see what's out what's up the new.
It's looking bleak. It looks like rain and all. I mean, it's been trying to rain. It's made the birds gone a little bit quiet, so we're still looking though. As long as we're not getting wet, we're not bothered.
You get these days, wouldn't you?
Aye. Right, we've just come out of that wood where we have just been watching.
Well, there's me looking at a fun of things.
Yeah, we ended up walking all the way around and through it.
We else have a bit look.
It sounds like wrens. I can hear wrens.
So we'll have a bit look when shower. See if we've got any.
Is that
any better look?
Is that a goldfinch or something just in here?
All right,
it looks like a goldfinch nest or something.
Just get me the cord in. It does.
I didn't know if the bottom's been pulled a bit or something.
Definitely looks like it's been. Well, it has. It's definitely been destroyed.
You know what it is? We were just here a week ago. I didn't see it. It's definitely there and it's been pulled or something.
But it's definitely been destroyed though.
Aye.
Oh, there's a little bit just...
It might be.
It's a chaffinch there.
It could be a chaffinch because it looks like a chaffinch's nest or a goldfinch.
It's the female chaffinch.
Aye, it's there. Oh, right, so it is the chaffinch nest then.
But the bottom's all there.
It could just be the way it's built. The chaffinch is right in front of her, right where the nest is.
But with the built, it looks like it's been pulled more than... You mean?
It looks like it, huh?
Maybe it's...
But the top of it looks good. It might just be the way it's built it, huh? I'm going to lift the camera over the top and have a look.
It is just feel like it's the female chaffinch.
I'll put the camera on the tripod and have a look. Right.
But I wouldn't imagine, is it not on building it's still in? And that's why it's still so messy and that on there.
I'll just lift the camera over the top and have a look. Aye. Well, I'm not sure. I know what you mean because that's the hen. That's the hen there. In fact, there it is, just up on the top there.
See it up there? Up the top.
It's definitely the hen. Right, we found a nest. It might not have anything, but we found a nest.
Yeah, I started feeding up there, can you see it?
Aye. but it might not be sitting yet. I mean, it might have 2 eggs in or something.
Or it might just
Huh?
be building it.
Aye, well, it's easy enough for us to lift the camera over the top of there. It's only 5 foot off
But
the
I can't
ground.
understand why they wouldn't normally be as messy as that at the bottom.
And at the
It looks
bottom,
like it's-
oh, there's definitely a lot hanging at the bottom there.
You can try it. It should be
Aye.
all to get into from here.
I'll put the camera on the tripod and just lift it over the top. Straight through an hour. See what I can see. I'll be careful. Right, I've got the camera on the tripod. I've got the viewfinder tilted. I'm hoping I can get over the top of this. Oh, there, do you know what it is? It's right in front of us.
I think we should maybe leave it there.
I'm going to leave it. Aye.
Not disturb it.
Nah, I'll leave it.
We'll leave it a bit. We'll have another check sometime.
Aye, it's right in front of us there. Just like 4 foot away. It's a female chaffinch. Aye.
I would be best off leaving
Aye,
it.
I'll leave that. Right, we've just found another one. We're not sure. It's either a songthrush on building or pigeons, or a, it's not a wood pigeon like. I mean, it could be a stock dove.
There's a load of moss in that one.
Aye, a collared dove or something, but
Even that, there's a load of moss.
aye, I'm going to lift the camera over the top and see if I can see it right. Turn the viewfinder, because there's quite an easy clearance there. Right, I'm not sure what, I cannot see any eggs or anything in there, like, but I'll have a look back on the camera, and plus you can see. See, there's a bit of moss just there as well, just standing in the tree. So it could be a songthrush on building. It's like we're going to have to come back here next week because that chaffinches, what we've left just there, that wasn't there last week. I think it could be on building. We've decided just to not even disturb that chaffinches because we've already got nest and eggs on them last year. We're now what they look like. We didn't want to disturb it. The bird was only a few foot away. It was a bit agitated, so you know, it's not about disturbing the birds. We've already got them. There's a cat on top of the path there, black cat.
I reckon they kill a lot of the birds.
Aye.
Millions a year, I reckon.
It's run away there now. It's seen what. Right, so I'll turn the camera off to see something else. We've found a couple. It's better than what we found in the last wood. It's looking good. Right. Right, we've just come up from doing that.
Spider wood pigeon
Aye,
sitting on a nest.
sitting on there straight through.
I'm surprised how low the nest with tiny wood pigeons.
Ah, that's only about 5 foot at the most, isn't it?
One. It looks higher from here, that's where I stand doing a bank, but it's not very high up.
I'm trying to see if I can see it on the viewfinder. Making sure I've got the replace in, because I've done that before. It's definitely the replace.
There's a load of wood pigeons out there. Like, I don't know how there's always been a lot, but there seems even more. Now when you think when you're a kid, they're just seeing.
But we're not even going to disturb that one, because it's pretty pointless. Right. Surprised it didn't fly off when we were looking at it, right?
Through the
Camera. Right, camera's eventually worked. I'm just trying to zoom in on it, but there's a kestrel hovering just down there. It's quite a distance away, like it's flying down above them trees there now.
Where like that.
It was a lot closer to where in the beginning.
We see them often, it is nesting somewhere up here, but we'll just kind of find it.
We see it here all the time on these meadows.
That's one bird you can spot from about. There's no else we really see.
It's at least 100 yards away, that's why I kind of get a really good view on it. But
we're heading back that way, like it might be there when we're walking past it.
I'm just looking, see that tree, just down there, you got the ones on the end, you know, the ones with no leaves on the top. So there's a carrion crow sitting just in the middle of it.
See that.
We seen a bit of an old nest in there, didn't we? And it was like too big for the pigeons, but it was really low and it looked shit. And the crow chased a magpie out of theirs what came in.
The kestrel's kind of dropped.
It's way down above them trees there now.
There we'll head up.
I will have no, it's a way. Right, we're just walking down through the meadow. The skylark jumped out.
Last year we've looked at cows, spent hours just
Aye.
watching them jump out and basically
Looking all over for the things.
we've literally just walked on here, one jump out.
It's even from here, you cannot see it.
Just happened to turn round, it was just sort of staring straight in the
Aye.
face.
But from this side, like where Philip was standing,
Probably 1 in a million chance that I've seen it actually, because
it's brilliant, brilliantly hidden. I was like looking for them in case there's a cuckoos, you know.
Right.
That's the only thing that
these are the
attracts me to
sort of
them.
things I'd never find, you know. But just
The
sort
only
of
thing that
happened to turn
attracts
round
me
and
to
it
them.
was right on in line with my eyes, like.
Aye.
But I'm pleased with it, like.
The last few we found have had 3. We did find one with 4.
Aye.
Oh, but that's brilliant, that. I like finding these little nests because they're an accomplishment. They
Right.
are.
It's like I say, these are ones I'd never find. To be fair, I just didn't have the patience now for the looking and
Aye. Because we're up in the middle of a meadow type place and it's... Ooh, that's me back. Hurts me back, that. It's well hidden, you know, like if you're not standing at the right angle,
Aye.
you just cannot see that.
Yeah, I was just literally on my butt. I was standing there and I just turned round. It was just
Because we came in from that end, walked downwind and it jumped out. And I mean, you've got to be run this side. I mean, Philip was around here, aye, and you can just see it there.
it's like I say, I just had,
Aye, I was standing on that side and didn't see it. He was like, oh, I found it.
I just
Well,
had to
that's-
turn round. Just like you say, it wasn't light.
Aye, that is brilliant. That's ended the video brilliantly, that one. That's excellent.
I think it's the first time I've actually found like one.
Aye.
Normally I've been when
Aye, we
he
found
found
them.
them.
Uh-huh.
It's the first time I've spotted them. I think.
Aye.
It's like I say, I haven't got patience. You know.
Aye. That's what I like coming up here for, but I'm looking for more for the meadowpipit, because there's a ton of them. But we're finding the skylarks more than the meadowpipit. And it was the skylark that jumped out of there, I seen the bird, that's why I know it's a
Aye,
skylark.
but we're kind of just heading back.
Aye, we're just getting
Yeah,
back
we're
to the
just having a
car,
quick
huh?
walk and-
Aye. Because that's the path what we walked up, you can see the hedge line. Aye, we just walked up and around and we've just came in, because there's a fence there.
It's a nice one to end it on anyway.
Oh, it's brilliant. Aye, that's excellent.
Thought of this one thing more.
It was looking bad in that first wood, wasn't it? It was looking terrible in there. Aye. But we'll just leave that then, because we're not going to come back to that. The Texan finding again, you've just got to stumble across
I mean,
them.
we could come back just to check to see if it has young and things like that.
It would be good, I know, because we haven't filmed them.
Too, just to make sure it hasn't been.
It's a pity we didn't have a stick to mark
Right,
it.
we'll look for something and then.
Something to stand
Because
near
more
it.
than these mostly do get destroyed, didn't it?
The last 2 were fun,
People's
last
often
3.
looked out and dogs running
Aye.
and sniffing in the grass.
There was a bloke had a few setter type terrier things and they just actually... Aye.
But we could come back and just keep checking it, see
Aye.
how it does.
Aye, we'll do that. Right, I'll turn the camera off then. Right, we've just worked our way back out of the meadow, back down to the van. We're calling it a day. We found a few. Pigeons were sitting on eggs, the chaffinch was gone mad when the nest, we didn't disturb it.
Started
But-
off bad, I think.
Aye, that first woodland. Aye, but what I always do well up these parts, this part where we come, that's what we decided to come up here, a different little area. And it paid off. Found that skylark, some 3 eggs there. Good end to the video.
We'll have a look up next week to see what.
Aye, we've marked the route, so we know roughly where it is. We lifted quite a few little meadowpipits on the way back through, but when you're in the open like that, the wind was against way and everything, it was just too bad, the weather.
Bad day, didn't it?
It's turned really cold. When you're in the middle of the meadow like that, it's just terrible. We'd already walked through woods and other places and that, and you know, we've had a good walk out. Right, so we'll see you in the next one. It'll be week after week.